Hi everyone. So today I got some boxwoods I want to dig out. Uh, they're a hedge in front of the house and they just don't look good. They don't do anything for the look. They're in front of the porch. I ordered some new bushes to put in there. Green Spire, I think they are. Anyway, I don't have them yet. They're not here. But I want to get a head start on this and remove these boxwoods. It's a shame because boxwoods are a nice bush, but these boxwoods that I have, they're just not growing well. So it's time to get rid of them, take them out. So here they are here in the front, and they just always look like this. And there really should have been another one or two added here. These were here when we moved in here 25 years ago. I should have taken these out a long time ago, but today I'm gonna remove these and get this area ready for the new ones when they get here. The first thing I gotta do is pull out all this mulch. Figure I'll rake it out onto the porch here, and then I'll temporarily put it into a trash can, put it back after I plant the new ones. I'm hoping that these roots aren't that deep and these will come out easily, but you know how that goes. Nothing's ever easy. So here we go. I guess we'll get started. much easier than I expected it to be. All right, 3 more. Hopefully the other 3 are that easy. All right, there we go. They're dug out, and they were very easy actually. I don't think it took me more than 20 minutes to do it all. I'll do a little grading there, flatten that out, smooth it out, make it look a little neater. But all I got to do now is clean this mess up and wait for my new bushes to arrive in the mail. Okay, so I got my new plants for the hedge. They came in the mail the other day. I actually had to wait 2 weeks for them. And we're going to plant them somewhat like this. These are called Green Spire Euonymus. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that last word right. Euonymus. So what I did is a Google search to find out what was the best type of shrub or bush to create a hedge with. And this was in the top 10. It's an evergreen. It is not deer tolerant. So if you're thinking that maybe you might want to plant these and you have an issue with deer, don't plant them. Now we have deer that are in the area, but very rarely do they ever come into the yards or up into the street. So over here, these 2 here are called golden euonymus. So they're kind of the same. Now, these are a very narrow bush. They're only supposed to be 1 to 2 feet wide. But from what I read, they could grow as high as 6 to 8 feet. Not that I want them to get 6 to 8 feet, but from what I read, you can also keep these trim. I don't know that I'll have these grow any higher than maybe 4 feet at the most in height. Somewhere between 3 and 4 feet is where I'll keep them. They're supposed to grow a foot a year. So this may take 2 or 3 years before it actually fills in and creates a nice hedge. But you kind of have no choice but to wait. I got these from Home Depot. I, of course, Googled, and Home Depot had them. The crazy thing is I'm in Philadelphia and these things shipped from somewhere in California. They were nice, neatly packed. There were 4 to a box. I purchased 16 because this is 165 inches in length, and it says to plant them 10 inches apart to create a hedge. So I figure I'll need 16, maybe 15, but it was 4 in a box, so I have a total of 16. I bought 4 boxes, and they came really neatly packed. So they're nice and fresh, and they kept them wet, wrapped in this plastic bag here. So I was happy with the shipment, even though it was 2 weeks. I wish I had got them sooner, but that issue is what it is. But I have them, so I'm going to plant them. So I'm going to plant these. I'll show how I'm going to dig the holes since it's a narrow plant. I'm just going to use a post hole digger. I don't have to go down that deep. I'll get the first one planted, and then from there we'll go down the row. I'm thinking I'm going to plant them about 8 to 10 inches off the patio and 10 inches on center. So this first one on the end, I'm going to plant 10 inches off of the step. And then from there, each one will be placed 10 inches apart, and they should grow into one another. So let's get started. It's really a nice sunny day. It's kind of a perfect day for doing this. It's only about 60 degrees, but it sure feels warmer than that. All right, so if I go 10 inches off of 10 inches off of this step, we'll go 10 inches on center, would be right about there. And that's 8 inches on center. 10 inches on center is here. I think I'm going to keep them close and go 8 inches on center. That way when they grow, well, let me change my mind. We're going to go 10 inches because they're supposed to grow 1 to 2 feet wide. So we'll go 10 inches and then 10 inches apart. So this will be my first hole there. Post hole digger gives me a nice round hole. I should be able to just take the entire root ball out of the container and drop it into this hole. So now I'll just take the container to see where my depth is, and I like that. That's a good depth there. I'll take it out of the container. Nice roots. I'll break it apart a little bit. It is kind of root bound. I'll push some dirt back down. Oh, one thing I forgot. I need my watering can. Alright, I'm going to give this a good soaking. The ground is kind of wet. We just had some good rain over the past few days. We're supposed to get rain again tonight, rain again tomorrow. We'll give it a good drenching so that these roots will take. I'm really happy with how they look. They're nice and green. Supposedly the lighter green that you see on top is actually the new growth. The new growth will be a lighter green. I imagine every spring is when we'll see the new growth come out on these. Okay, I like that. So for the second one, I'll measure over 10 inches on the stem. Put this right here in the center. And 10 inches off the patio. Or, I think we went 8 inches. Yeah, I did. 8 inches. There's the placement of our second one. So let me go down the line here and I'll bring it back and show you the final look. Okay, there they are. Total of 14. Green Spire Euonymus. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but they'll look good once they grow in. I'm hoping to get them to be about 3-4 feet in height, and hopefully they grow in together. They're 8 inches off of the patio, and they're 10 inches apart. And I'll plant some flowers in front of these in a few weeks. And there's the two that are left over. I'll have to find a spot for them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me, please. And I'll see you in the next one.